Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Want to do a quick update on the 315 gallon Reef Savvy Peninsula tank here. Everything's doing great. Pretty much zero algae. Got all my numbers in check. I recently did some ICP testing. Realized that my potassium was pretty low. So I dosed that back up and did some other trace element dosing. And yeah, everything's looking great. I mean, immediately after bumping up the potassium and dosing some iodine and other stuff, I mean, you could just see the polyp extension and the coral's just looking happier. I also found out that my Salifert test, for whatever reason, could be my fault on how I'm performing the test. I was getting a reading of calcium of 445 consistently, 445 to 450. And the ICP test came back and told me it was 515. So that's a pretty drastic difference. Also had a buddy do a test and he got closer at 470, but still, 45 points off and 70 points off for me. A little scary, trusting those tests. I've since gotten a Red Sea test that gave me around 480, 490 the first time I tried it. So Red Sea definitely a lot closer as far as calcium goes. And I also recently hooked up my Trident, the Neptune Trident, and I really like it. It seems to be really accurate. I actually performed some tests on the Trident immediately before I took water samples for sending to Triton, and the Trident actually said 518 for calcium, so extremely close to what the ICP test came back as. It reads quite a bit lower than my Hannah checker for alkalinity, so I'll be interested to see what Triton says for alkalinity on the NDOC test. The fish are doing great. I've been keeping my nutrients, phosphate and nitrate. Phosphate was kind of high, so I actually started carbon dosing with Reef Biofuel just to bring it back down. It's consistently staying at like 0.09, which is, I know, acceptable, but I just like to have it lower, closer to that 0.03 mark. And I've been auto feeding with New Life Spectrum and Seaweed Extreme, 3 times a day, and that seems to keep the phosphates stable for the most part, as long as I keep an eye on them. You can see that clam is just a monster. Got to be over 12 inches. Over here you get a good view of all the fish because they think I'm going to hit the auto feeder button. Everything's doing great. This little powder brown tank's kind of nuts. Chases around the powder blue a lot. Hopefully it doesn't become a problem. I think the powder blue used to bully the powder brown when he was small. Now he's trying to get his revenge. I'll actually hit this auto feeder and give him a little food. They are definitely not short of food. They just splash water out of the tank. Got some new corals. There you can see the difference between a forest fire digitata on the left and a bubblegum digitata on the right. I don't know, my forest fire doesn't really have any colors, just red polyps and kind of gray growth tips. That is a UC Dippin' Dots back there with like 50 heads growing out of it. Not really getting much red color like I see in pictures online. I'm hoping that's going to develop. TSA Princess Peach there, going crazy. Almost the size of the palm of my hand at this point. Not sure what this coral on top is. I don't know if I can zoom. Well, I can. This coral on top, you're probably not going to be able to see it in video, but it has like ice blue growth tips, and it's starting to develop some yellows like on the coralites. I forget what it is. Hopefully I'll be able to figure it out as it starts to grow more. Pink lemonade, growing like crazy. I think this is a pearlberry that's almost, I lost it, and it's starting to heal and come back. Everything seems to be doing really well now that all the numbers are in check. But that's pretty much it, guys. Just wanted to do a quick video update. Really happy with the growth of everything and the health of the fish. Anyway, thanks for watching. You guys like, comment. If you have any questions, I'll try to answer them if I know. Thanks for watching, guys. Take care.